Okay, I'm going to do a quick video here on misfits of DIO scan adapters into the implant. This occurs when the hex, the external hex of the abutment does not engage in the internal hex of the implant. And I'm going to show you why that occurs. So let's start this real quick. And so you can see that the screw is fully engaged, it's fully out. That's called leading with the screw. And so what happens is the students take the healing abutment off and then they kind of use that screw to guide them into position. The problem with that is that engages the screw threads right away and they start screwing the implant or scan adapter down. The problem is this hasn't engaged the internal hex. So there's no click. There's no, physical click. So what happens is they do that and then you take your x-ray, it doesn't look right. And so from a standpoint of the implant, this is what it looks like. And you can see there's a shiny middle portion. I'll mark it right here. That should be flush to the platform. The gray, matte gray area should be flush to the platform, and that silver part. So here's a photo of it. You can see that shiny part in the middle. That should be covered up, and it should be flush. You should feel a physical click in the abutment or the scan adapter into the hex. So I'm going to show you this. I'm going to loosen this up real quick, and I'm going to show you just how one small little turn and it will drop into the hex. You have to feel this click when you do it. So I'm going to try to hold on to this. You see it, and then I'm going to spin it a little bit and boom, drops right in place. You have to feel that or you're not going to get the proper fit. So here's an x-ray of the misfit. You can see that little area at the top is not fully down. And let me kind of zoom in here and put a couple arrows. And if we zoom in here, you can see that the arrow of the platform or of the scan adapter, that's up, and these two should be meeting. So this is up. This is misseating. So okay, let me go through a video real quick here, and I'm going to show you how you should do it. So there's the screw. I'm not going to lead with the so that's what the students usually do. They lead with the screw. You're going to want to back this up. So I'm going to back the screw out so that there's maybe just a little bit showing. And I'm going to use that to actually place the scan adapter and spin the scan adapter till it drops into the hex. You want to feel a physical click of the hex or a drop down, and then the scan adapter doesn't move. So now you can see I'm kind of playing with it, and then now it turns and it drops in. So now see the scan adapter doesn't move, right? So now that I know I'm all the way down on this case.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Here's a picture of it fully flush, and you can see that there's no silver, bright silver kind of shown. There's a faint line. That's normal. That will be on the x-ray. And now you can see the difference. There's not seated, and then the top one is seated, and that's the difference between those two. Let me pull up an x-ray of a seated version, and that's seating flush now. See there's a faint light kind of dark line, very faint. That's normal. There should be no big lines between them. And then I'm going to pull up the corresponding image that's not seated. So you got not seated, and you could see how that platform is not flush on the bottom, but now it's flush on the top. So hopefully that helps you understand and the students understand what's happening when it's not seating. So making sure that we get tissue out of the way. So hard tissue, soft tissue, make sure we can actually see the platform. This would definitely be a good example of when we should maybe use a laser to expose. So if we take the healing abutment off, we're having a hard time seeing the platform down there, might have to get some of that soft tissue out of the way. And recently I've done a few cases where they weren't going down, and we just took the laser to it, removed some bone and some soft tissue, and it dropped into place, and they got a good impression or scan. So if you have any questions, come see me. Thank you.